Hi, this is the first YouTube video that I've made and I hope it's of some interest. I'm a very amateur photographer and a nurse by daytime. During the pandemic, I've been using my camera more and more and it's developed into a hobby that I'm really enjoying. I unfortunately got scammed and had to sell everything I owned to save up for my camera, which is my Fuji XT30, which I absolutely love, and it came with the 27mm lens as well, which I've had lots of fun using, and because I spent all my money obviously on affording this, I've just searched charity shops, eBay, to buy some vintage glass as well. I've watched lots of YouTube channels, and the thing about photography that I love is the emotions that photography can evoke, and I quite like the nostalgic vintage feel that using some older glass can bring to photographs. Obviously the 27mm is a modern lens, and I've loved, and it's a great focal length, and I've really enjoyed walking around using that. But I've also loved some of the vintage lenses as well, and I was just going to let you know which have been my favourite so far. Then if anybody finds these videos interesting, I might do individual reviews on each lens. I'm very amateur, and I don't go on some of the specifications that photographers I'm not technical in any way. I sort of feel myself round the camera, and it sounds really cheesy, but like it to feel part of my body, part of my person, and to feel the experience. And I hope, and I would like my photography to sort of show that as well. You know, and we all love looking back through old photographs and the memories that they evoke for us. And for me, that is the part of the joy of the photography, and capturing those moments that bring that emotion to you. And this is why I love this little camera. It's very pocketable. You can just stick it in a bag, take it round. If you don't know much about photography and the specifications, you can play and fiddle with the buttons just to find what you like and what you think looks good, which is how I've sort of basically taught myself, and watching YouTube channels as well. So I would thoroughly recommend this for any level, because it's intuitive, you can work your way around it, learn how to use it, have fun with it. And the JPEGs that come out of Fujifilm are absolutely beautiful and bring that lovely filmic quality, which I've sort of been talking about as well. And some of the Fujifilm recipes that I've been following on Fuji Weekly, they are brilliant for bringing that vintage vibe as well. So even if you don't have the vintage glass and using modern lenses, you can use those Fuji recipes to bring about that vintage look. And if anybody's interested, I might, talk about those at a later date as well. So to date, my favourite vintage lenses to use that bring that lovely filmic, nostalgic, vintage, dreamy quality to pictures, and I'll hopefully be able to upload some that I've taken. These include so far, and again it's not exhaustive, are the Olympus 28mm and the Olympus 50mm OM mount, the Helios 44mm. Again, this brings a lovely, dreamy, swirly bokeh. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure if that's the correct pronunciation, but absolutely beautiful. One of my favourites, absolute favourite. I love this one. And the Olympus 28, they're my two favourite, I think, so far. And the Pentax 50mm is another one that I've really enjoyed using. And I've tried one of the Chinese lenses as well. So far, I've just been able to try the newer 35mm 1.2. I think 1.2 or 1.4. But again, that's got a lovely softness and dream quality. Again, brings this sort of vintage vibe to the photographs that I'm looking for. And again, another lens that if you're into that type of thing, that I would definitely recommend. So again, just to just to go over the lens that I would definitely recommend that bring a lovely, lovely quality, filmic quality, using a modern digital camera. The Olympus OM mount, 28mm and 50mm. They produce quite a nice sharp image. The Helios 44 is a lot more dreamy, sort of 60s, 70s type vibe, a lot more swirly bokeh. And the newer 35mm is another dreamy, quite soft focus, not sharp, not probably what technical photographers would be looking for in a crystal clear, sharp image. And again, using those in combination with some of the Fuji recipes or just the JPEGs out of the camera are produce really, really, in my opinion, lovely, that lovely feel that for me is evoking that emotion that I want from a photograph. Okay, I hope this has been interesting. If you like, please give me a like. Say it's my first time. Big up the NHS. Yeah, let's keep going through this thing together. Thank you for watching. Bye.